Julie, let's start with your full name.
Julie Louise Gershevsky.
And where were you born?
I was born in Price, Utah.
So what brought on your art major?
I decided to be an art major because in first grade I drew a picture of a skeleton, and everyone drew a picture of the human skeleton, and my teacher freaked out about it, thought it was so awesome, and she went around and showed it to all the faculty and staff, and I thought maybe I did have something special about me, and ever since I've pursued art and I really enjoy it.
What did you do to expand more on this?
Since first grade, I've taken every art class I could throughout elementary, junior high, high school, and college, and I have an art major in integrated studio art, and some of the classes I've taken have been just drawing, watercolor, oil painting, graphic design, illustration, digital illustration.
So what made you start to do digital photography?
I just started about 5 years ago when I got my first digital camera in Hawaii, and I discovered Photoshop, which got me more into photography in Hawaii, and I realized I love Photoshop as a tool to do art and photography, because when I was in Hawaii, I would spend 9 hours a day doing Photoshop instead of 9 hours a day at the beach. And if I was in Hawaii doing Photoshop more than the beach, which would be the best choice, then I knew that I'd love that a lot more and that I should pursue that in life.
One of the places you have been hired is LB Designs. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, I've worked for LB Designs for about 9 years, and Lisa Budakofer is my sister. She's the interior designer, and I was her assistant. I would help make phone calls and copies and help ideate the designs and make the designs, and I was also a muralist for her, and we'd paint children's murals in commercial and residential homes, and some of the places we have done has been the American in Rexburg. She designed the theme suite hotels, and then I helped paint the murals and design the rooms. And also Destinations Hotel in Idaho Falls. I designed the New York room and a lot of the other themed suites.
I also see that you like to do makeovers on people. Could you tell me about what it is you enjoy about doing makeovers?
Yeah, I like to do a lot of things. Art is right up there at the top, but I also think doing makeovers and giving haircuts is a form of art, because it's like the people are kind of a 3D canvas and you're just painting their face or photoshopping them in real life.
What sort of photography are you doing right now?
I do a lot of portrait photography. I like to do individual photo shoot sessions. That's probably my favorite. And I want to get more into doing family portraiture.
So portrait photography also includes taking pictures of couples and going to different places for different styles. Is that true?
Yeah, it's usually about an hour, maybe an hour and a half session, maybe up to 2 at the max, and we just find some cool different backdrops and maybe a couple different outfits and just kind of showcase their personality I'll usually take around 100 pictures, and then we'll pick out our favorite 12 or something, and then I'll touch those ones up and fix the levels and hue and contrast, and then kind of have a portfolio of different portraits of them.
Wow, that's really cool. So, Julie, do you have any other talents you'd like to tell me about?
I really enjoy volleyball and just anything athletic. I ran track in high school, and I don't really get a chance to play too much volleyball now just because there's not really organized teams available for you unless you're going to college or high school, and I'm graduated from both. But yes, I like volleyball, and I love music. I play the piano for fun and the flute, and I love people, and I don't know if it's really a talent of socializing, but I love I love being around people.
Out of all these talents, which would you choose as your major?
Well, I have decided because I already chose integrated studio art, which kind of it helps me not have to narrow it completely down to just one thing. Integrated studio art includes photography, graphic design, illustration, anything to do with art. I was able to take all those classes I wanted to be able to be good at a lot of things and still graduate with an art degree.
What do you see as your future with art?
I definitely will have a hard time deciding just one thing to do because I enjoy doing a lot of different things. But I think in the end I'll probably end up always doing Photoshop because I love it.
Julie, thank you so much for taking the time to have this interview with me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you asking me to do it.